Hey everybody, what's up? I'm NoryBoyGames and we're back with part 11 of Pokemon Let's Play Fire Red, and let's get started. Last episode we beat Misty and we made it down Route 5 catching our HM slave Jeeves, who is right here in the menu, level 10, and Dahlia needs a bit of healing. Maybe I should have gone to the Pokemon Center before I left. Well, that can be taken care of very easily by me sticking a potion on her now and hoping we don't run into anything too strong. However, it doesn't really matter if they faint because this is not a Nuzlocke, that's my other one, Egglock. Okay, so we're going to the underground path and let's get through here. Relatively boring, you can find items down here but I can never remember where they are. Best way to do it is just to walk pressing A every now and then. Intermittently. You might find something, can't say I won't. I'm doing it, but as you can see, nothing, so it's a waste of time. Anywho, on the side of the underground path, and we are on Route 6, which is just above Vermillion City. Now, there are lots of trainers here, so let's fight them now. Bug catcher. There aren't many bugs out here. Aww. You should have really changed your type specialization, really. Never mind, Dahlia will destroy you. I'm hoping. A level 16 Weedle. Now I'm all for letting Pokemon evolve later to learn better moves, but Weedle doesn't learn anything. Nothing. You're just wasting time. You might have a real attachment to Weedles, of course, which is something I'd never considered. But hopefully Dahlia will just be able to walk through these and get some much needed experience. And a Caterpie. That's disappointing. Because a level 16 Caterpie is actually worse than level 16 Weedle, because at least Weedle can poison people with its base attack, whereas Caterpie can't. In fact, Caterpie can't do anything. It can just tackle people. Here's Pursuit, level 19. I will learn Pursuit again, so it's good to have another dark move in the arsenal. Not as strong as Bite, of course, but better than nothing. And Leah really wasn't helping anybody do anything. Neither was Growl, of course, but we haven't learned anything I wanted to Growl for yet. Okay, so if I remember correctly, these guys have... Oh, I know one of them has a Squirtle. I think it's this guy. So, in preparation for that, I will put Tesla out front, just to test my theory. I might be wrong. Quit listening in on us. I wasn't. I couldn't hear anything until I specifically talked to you, Camper Ricky. Yeah, see, it was this guy had a Squirtle. I knew one of them had a Squirtle. Of like minds, me and this Ricky. Both got Squirtles to start with. However, he hasn't evolved his. And ours, Umbra, is a war turtle and kicking ass by all accounts. Now, I remember that last episode we also got the TM for Dig, and I haven't done anything with it. So, in between this battle and the next, I'm going to teach someone Dig. Oh, that's the Dome Fossil. TM case. Here it is, TM for Dig. So, Tesla and Umbra can learn it. Now, my original thought was to teach it to Umbra, to give Umbra some type coverage. However, one electric type move on Umbra would probably finish him, whereas Tesla has a hell of a lot of a better chance of withstanding a lot more electric attacks in the gym, and thus putting Dig to better use. So I'm going to teach it to Tesla. And this is the time that you forget Double Team, because, you know, as helpful as it would probably have been, Dig's going to be more helpful. So you enjoy that, Tesla. You've now learned a move that can potentially save our lives. Thief, another dark type move that we've got the TM for. Again, not as strong as either of the other two. There's secret power, as I said, 70 base power, 100 accuracy. The additional effect varies. Rock Tomb's 50. And we got Water Pulse from Misty, but I'm not going to teach that to Umbra, as you might expect, because it won't be very helpful. Not at all. We'll be learning better water type moves. I'll be teaching Surf to Umbra, and that's much better than Water Pulse, so I might as well keep it for someone who can actually use Water Pulse to better effect. However, it is more powerful than Water Gun, so I might reconsider that between now and when we get Surf. I don't know. I know I did that. Switch. So we'll see. Did I just put Umbra out front? What am I thinking? It's because we were talking about Umbra's moveset. Never mind. I'm sure we'll fix it. So Water Gun is still pretty good. You know, it's not one-hitting people anymore, which is a shame because it's not quite powerful enough. So maybe Water Pulse might be a better idea than Bubble. I don't know. We'll see. So this is where Tesla's new Dig ability may come in handy, fighting another Pikachu. Let's see what kind of damage we're looking at. Okay, so digging underground. That's the annoying thing though, it's a two-stage move. Oh, one hit. I like it. Damn static kicked in, but you know, good with the bad. Good thing is we one-shotted it, and that's the most important part. Means that we stand a pretty good chance when we get to the gym. Now I'm aware the Pokemon Center isn't very far away, but we have 6 Paralyzed heals, and we have 3 more trainer battles, so I'd rather be better prepared than underprepared. Whoa, nearly walked into that fight. Wanted to put Dahlia back out front, because this is another bug catcher, and if anybody's going to take on a bug catcher, it's going to be our flying type. I've never seen you around. Are you good? Yeah, I'm pretty good, yeah. Taking on 2 gym leaders. Haven't stood around in a field with only a Butterfree. So, you know, on that score, yes, I'm better than you. Heck. Obviously, level 20 Butterfree is going to be slightly harder to take on than a level 16 Weedle. They are slightly more bulky. And now we're confused, but I'm hoping Dahlia will come through for me. Yes! She knows what I like. Man, that was a bad sentence. 685 nearly takes us to level 20 and Evolution. I'm probably just going to let Dahlia evolve. I know I said I wasn't going to, but to be fair, we get Drill Peck in plenty of time. As long as we've got it for the Pokemon League, we should be fine. Next on the battle, Picnicker Isabelle. Who's sending out a Pidgey. Battle with the flying types, Fury Attack. And hopefully these quick attacks won't mash us up. 2. Oh, come on, need more than 2 times. For quick attack, obviously a priority move always goes first, unless there's a better priority move or something like that. If 2 priority moves get used, it's whoever's faster. If it's just 1, then the priority move will go first. A little bit of trivia for you there. So if 2 Rattatas fighting each other, you both use quick attack, then the one with the fastest, the one with the biggest speed stat will go first. Or later generations, if someone uses quick attack and someone uses Sucker Punch will go first. Because it relies on them using a physical attack. And since they're both priority moves, it gains super priority, if you know what I mean. Okay, so Thundershock, and we should be taking down all these Pidgeys quite nicely. So I think the team's coming on quite well. The 3 members that we've got so far are doing really well, and I think that the other 3 members, when we catch them, will complement the team. As I said, I've got them all planned out, so I know who we're getting, and where, and when. You guys, not so much. But you can speculate, and I'm happy to listen to your speculations. I'm hopefully not giving it away. I'm going to get some nice type mixing. Now I want to have something to deal with pretty much everything we're going to come across. I've already hinted that we're going to get a ground type. Other types we may be getting include fire, bug, psychic, possibly a normal type. Not letting anything go. Maybe a rock ground type, who knows? See, now I'm just messing with you. Oh, I don't know why I pressed B. Oh well, I'll better switch. Hopefully into Umbra, someone who can actually deal some damage to this Raticate, because Raticates can be really dangerous with their Super Fang and their Hyper Fang. They can really deal some damage. See what I mean? And I don't want to lose any battles. I don't mind people fainting, but I don't want to lose anything. Because that's just terrible. At this stage of the game, losing to a random trainer means you haven't done enough preparation. It means your team is not up to scratch. It's not something I'd like to think about. Okay, Dahlia's evolving. I'll let you watch it in peace. Hooray! Dahlia is a Fearow. Alright, so now we have 2 evolved Pokemon on the team, 1 fully evolved. Let's get a look at Dahlia. Isn't she pretty? With that turkey head thing going on. So all her stats got a boost, obviously. Attack's right up there to 47, speed's 45, so it's probably going to be one of our fastest Pokemon for a while. I haven't looked at everyone else's stats. As you can see, Umbra, fast and defensive. Special attack is starting to edge away from physical attack, so bite won't be very useful the further into the game we go. And Tesla's special attack higher than its physical attack, but not by a hell of a lot, but is really fast, and that's helpful. And there's Jeeves, someone we're never going to use for that, fighting wise, but you know, someone who will help us eventually. Alright, so now we've beaten everyone and we're into Vermillion City. Here we are, on the road to Vermillion City, and we're going into the Pokemon Center to get healed up and grab an item, a very important item that will really help us out later on. So let Nurse Joy do our thing. And then you might notice this battle girl standing next to us, and if you talk to her, she says, do you want to battle people over and over? And she says, well, I'm giving these away, take one. And it's the Versus Seeker. Now this will come in handy later on when we're grinding for the Pokemon League. And believe me, I probably will be grinding for the Pokemon League. I'm kind of worried about that. And I want to do it in one run through. I don't want to keep losing or have to rely heavily on items. So the Versus Seeker allows you to battle trainers over and over again. Great for grinding, great for leveling up people rapidly, which we will be doing later on. However, for right now, I think our levels are holding pretty steady, with Umbra out in front and Jeeves and... not Jeeves, Tesla and Dahlia roughly around the same area. One of them probably will pull away from the other depending on which gym we're fighting, but we should be alright. So that's probably it for today, guys. Next episode we will be heading on to the SSR and taking on that whole kettle of fish. And probably at the beginning I'll also show you around Vermillion City. But until then, I'm NoryBoyGames, and this has been the next episode. I'll see you guys next time.